Never tell a man you cheated, even if you did. Just always deny it. Always say, "Oh, we just went to dinner. I never got to that." They will always believe that before they believe you cheated. So never tell them. Never, never, never. What if your man tries to test you? Then he's insecure. You know what I'm saying? And a woman will be able to tell if a man is trying to test her because she's way smarter and has intuition. So they already know. They can tell the inflections in his voice are different when he's trying to test you or ask a question, or when something is set up and it's too good to be true. Women know this. They're like, this is a test. Like, I would know it. I would know it for sure. You know what I'm saying? How to test a man. Ask him for something. Say you get ready to move out of town. If you can't get a certain amount of money, then you'll have to leave and move out of state. If he really, really likes you, he don't want you to move. He gonna give you what you need to stay. It's like make up a false story. Right. That's real loyalty, okay? So that's real loyalty. When they reach into that bank account and they put all that money on you, that's real loyalty.
Welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. It's me again, WJ. We got something interesting, mind-boggling, mind-puzzling topic today. First of all, what do you think about what this lady's saying? You already know. Following me for a while, you already know what I have to say about this. This is totally disastrous. Bad advice. Please do not listen to this woman. Bad advice. This is not someone who's giving you advice to build a home, to have a good marriage, to have a good relationship. She's giving advice for people who we say are for the streets. And we are all about decency. Good-minded people who want to raise a family. You want to have your own, raise a good family, pass on a legacy. You certainly don't want to be listening to a lady like this. All about the money, all about moving from one man to the other, cheating and not telling, cheating and trying to get away with it. No accountability. What a life. God, please help us. It's totally messy out there. No wonder there's a whole bunch of good single people still out there. So hard to find good people. But there are still good people out there, so keep on trying. Don't give up. You will find your own. Well, the focus of the topic today is, I want to cheat. I thought you should know. Isn't that kind of like an oxymoron thing? You want to cheat and you want them to know. You want to get the approval. Wow. Such boldness, the audacity to even ask a question like that. Well, we're going to watch a series of videos, and please put your comments in the comment section below. We need to help each other. A whole loads of nonsense going on out there, and we need to correct this. Because it's not just about us. It's about the next generation coming behind us. What are we leaving behind for them? Take a look at this next video.
I said it's cheating the moment he's thinking about cheating, and he don't divulge that to you. And I think it's a general rule of thumb. Cheating starts, like we talked about yesterday, it's the series of choices before you even get to the act. And you know what they be doing, right? So I feel like it's a general rule of thumb, especially for the men. If you're a man that cheated on your woman and you say you love her, I don't feel like that love is able to be exhibited unless you offer to her or actually advocate that she leave you. Because, hold on real quick, every single time she remembers that, she gonna have to forgive you again. That PTSD of infidelity is a thing a lot of times men don't understand. So if you really love that woman, y'all may get back on the other side, but at least need to be a 6 months to a year. She go do whatever she need to do. She needs to be able to heal on her own first.
It's crazy what you said, though. You said something about when you think of cheating, you should tell yourself.
If he's doing what he's supposed to do, he's giving off a faithful force field. Not only do his woman not got to think about him cheating, women who may be considering trying to step to him, they gonna know, oh, this man is with somebody and this man is faithful to them. You give off a certain resonance and an energy where the whole world know that my wife is my wife. Nobody got to question that, no room I go into. So unless you with a man that's like that, you always gonna have to second guess.
Hey guys, I respect that, but it's not a man on this planet that better ever come to me telling me they're thinking about cheating on me. It's over. The same way as it would be if they did commit the act.
Okay.
I commend that last lady. And that's what our responses should be, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. No one should cheat, and no one should be cheated on. And do not allow anybody to cheat on you and condone that. Just like getting drunk starts with one glass. If you never did the first glass, you will never get drunk. I just don't get it. What are we becoming? You want to cheat, you have the audacity. As bad as we all know cheating is, no one wants to be cheated. Just the thought of the person you're committed to sleeping around or doing whatever they're doing with somebody else. It's nerve-wracking. It's so destructive emotionally, let alone to have the audacity to say, now you want to do that, and I want to tell you about it. I thought you should know. That lady's response, I don't care what anybody else is saying. I don't care about the applause they give it in the room. It just, you've got to have self-respect, respect yourself enough, and let people understand that you must be respected. And this is why I always say, especially for those that are not married, men, zip it up. Women, close your legs. If that is in place, and if somebody wants to act up, all you got to really lose is the time you spent with them. Your dignity still goes with you. You can still hold your head up high, walk around and find your own. But once you start messing around, it clugs your mind. You cannot make the right decision. And that's why typically you find out you start having a repeat of the same. And then you say, wait, why am I always ending up with the same type of guys? Why am I always ending up with the same type of women? It all stems from the first glass. So, but if you can put that in check and in place, believe you me, you will thank me later. And you'll be so much happier. You'll be so much at peace. I want to cheat. I thought you should know. We've got some serious problems. We've got some serious problems, and we need God's help. Well, this last video we just watched is about someone trying to make a request to ask before they do it. Well, let's take a look at a video where someone is actually didn't have to ask, but they did it anyway. And let's see what's going on here. Take a look and please put your comments in the comment section below.
Where are you?
I'm in the bathroom.
Well, I was just calling to apologize. I love you so much, okay?
I love you too. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Do you do this all the time?
Wow. Here's a wife who's cheating on the husband. She has cheated already. I don't know how many times. That's totally irrelevant. The fact is, she has cheated. And what really bothers me about this is the way the guy that she's cheating with is trying to discourage her from doing the right thing, to go back to the husband. I hope she tells on herself, especially now that, is one thing you want to do it and you want to tell before you do it. As bad as that is, this is even worse. Now you've actually done it and you must tell because it's an accountability thing. Health issues, diseases are attached to it. Soul ties are attached to it. So many things can go wrong. So you got to come clean. And hopefully the husband in this regard wants to reconcile because you can't control what he has to do. You've done your part in cheating on him. How he responds is totally his prerogative. You cannot control and say, oh, he must. No, he doesn't have to. When you do an action, you cannot control the other person's reaction. You've lost all authority at that point. This is really sad. And this is the crazy thing. The people that actually do cheat, it always, I could promise you that, it always ends up in a regret. Yes, it may look like it's fun, but it is not. Because they never tell you what's behind it. And what's behind it is what's most important. The regrets. The other things that you would never even imagine could be happening. It's just not worth it. Invest in your own. All these lies. I can tell you, this guy that we're looking at cheating with someone else's wife. Such a terrible human. He's getting something out of it. And once he's done, he's going to dump her and go to somebody else and continue that. So sad. You know she's married, but you go after her. And the woman as well, because she's not free. You know you were married and you go after somebody else. All for your fantasy. And that's all that is. It's all a fantasy for a moment. Because we know for sure this is not going to last forever. So that lets us know it's all fantasy and it's going to end. But it's just not going to end well. Everyone knows that. Cheating is not good. It's not worth it. If you're in a committed relationship, you think you want to be with someone else, especially if you're not married. If you're married, that's a different story. You got to figure things out and work it out. If you're not married, you're dating someone, just let them know. Say, hey, you know what? I think I want to pursue something else. And let it be known. And might I just say this real quick? And then we can wrap it up. Please put your comments in the comment section below. I've also observed and heard, some people say sometimes, because we live in a generation where people are not expressive. We're socially awkward. In some instances, people will cheat on somebody else intentionally because they don't know how to tell the other person they want to leave. So they want to do something stupid. So it gives them that gateway. In other words, the action speaks for them. And they'll intentionally make sure they're caught. They won't even tell that they cheated. They'll make sure they get caught. Maybe leave a phone. They can find a conversation or something because they really want to leave, but they don't know how to say it. They're not even bold. They're not man enough. They're not woman enough to say, I'm not interested in this relationship anymore. I got to go. So they go do something stupid like that sometimes. Just, it makes it easy for them to exit. So let's be mindful. And that's why I always say, especially if you're not married. If you're married, it's a different story. You got to handle it differently. But if you're not, men, zip it up. Women, close your legs. I'm telling you, you save yourself a whole loads of mess. It's not worth it. The diseases out there now, 10 years ago, you might be able to get away with some things. Right now, they're so complex. God help you. Please put your comments in the comment section below and let us know what you think about this. I want to cheat. I thought you should know. I can't get over that. We'll be coming back again with more pieces. You know how we like to close it out. We never like to end without reminding ourselves that we always remember we've got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye for now.